A, B, and C are integers, and A squared plus B squared equal to A, B, C. Find the value of A, B, and C. Okay, because they are integers, we should consider different cases. Look here, you can use a lot of tricks for this problem. But one general way that you can solve is to pay attention to this like a quadratic equation. For example, a quadratic equation in terms of x, if we have this, then x equal to negative b plus minus square root of. Also in Harvard problems, this idea is used. Harvard MIT Math Tournament, way 2A, for 2022. One problem of that, you should use these, and because they are integers, you consider different things I explain here. Now, I say I know a squared plus b squared equal to abc. So I want to consider it as a quadratic function in terms of a. So it will be a squared minus abc. I take all things to one side plus b squared equal to 0. So here I can say it is a squared plus a times negative bc plus b squared equal to 0. It is a quadratic function in terms of x, this quadratic equation in terms of a. So if I want to find a, it will be negative b, negative bc plus minus square root of negative bc squared minus 4 times 1 times b squared all over 2 times 1. If we simplify, it will be bc plus minus square root of b squared c squared minus 4b squared all over 2. So it will be bc plus minus square root of b squared c squared minus 4 all over 2. Now, because a, b, c are integers and a is equal to this, so this part should be a perfect square such that because it is inside the square root. So if I want to write square root of b squared times c minus 4, c squared minus 4, which it should be an integer, for example, like t. So if we raise to the power of 2, b squared times c squared minus 4 should be perfect square b squared. Because it is perfect square, when you have perfect square multiplied by something perfect square, for example, 4 times x, 36. X will be 9. This part should be also be perfect square, because it's perfect square over perfect square, it should be 9. And we know we have this equation, so we conclude this squared minus 4 should be a perfect square, for example, w. So c squared minus w squared equal to 4. So c minus w times c plus w equal to 4. So if you consider different cases, the problem says a, b, c are integers. Okay, so I should check different cases, but without loss of generality, I consider here c and w are greater than equal 0. Because if they are negative, it's not important because the sign here is not important. We have perfect square. At the end, if I find one answer for c, I also consider negative of that. For example, if I find c equal to 5, I consider negative 5 also. So there are at least 0. So it is not 0 because the product is 4, and this one cannot be negative because of this. So it is positive also, it is positive. Because c, w are greater than equal 0, it is greater than equal this. So we have 4, 2, 4, 1, and 2, 2. I want to find c. If I add c minus w plus c plus w, it will be 2c. You see here, it will be 4 plus 1, 5. It's not possible in this. 2c will be 4 and c will be 2. Because c is 2, then let's go here. C squared minus 4 will be equal to 2 squared minus 4, 0. So p will be 0. So this part will be 0. And if we go back here, this part will be 0 because c is 2. And here, look. Oh, let me tell you something. Here, I said I consider without loss of chance CW greater than equal 0. But we found C2, we also should check C negative 2. But here, still C squared minus 4 is 0. But here, maybe it changes. So A is what? Let me write here. A is BC over 2. Well, considering here and square root is. We have two cases for if c equal to 2, it is b. If c equal to -2, it is negative b. So let's check these two cases. But first, b c equal to 2. So a is what? A is b. We said a equal to b in this case. A is b, it will be b squared. It's b squared, also a equal to b. B squared, c is 2. 2b squared. It's okay. So one answer. We say a. For example, a, b are same number. For example, s, a, b, c. S, c is 2. The next one, c is -2, a is negative b. If you check a squared, b squared, it will be okay. And if you multiply, because negative here, negative will be cancelled. So here it also works. So you should consider as being negative s, and they don't have same sign. A is negative of b, so s negative x and -2. So we found these two answers, types of answers. This problem has many infinite answers, but the form looks like this. Let me write a homework for you as homework. Try to solve a squared plus b squared plus c squared equal to a, b, c, d, which a, b, c, d are integers. Try to find the form here, form of answers, if you have, and comment your answers right below this video. And please don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification, and like the video. Thanks.